New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
Dear ones, Reverend Robert with you here on a Wednesday morning, 8:15 in the Mountain Time Zone, and it would appear my camera did something as far as the Zoom is concerned. Let me see if we can adjust that just a little bit here. There we go. Oh, that looks a little more like normal, I hope. No need for you to watch my eyeballs flutter. Okay, here we go. This is better. Good morning, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you. It's a Monday morning, and it's time for our morning prayers. Happens every day, 8:15 a.m. on the Mountain Time Zone, and we also do evening prayers, 8:15 p.m. on the Mountain Time Zone as well. I love getting Wednesdays started. Now, many of you know that when I'm here on a Wednesday, Wednesdays, I'm already a couple hours into my day at this point, and I've been doing all kinds of prayer work for numerous people already this morning, and I love that fact. So when I get here on a Wednesday, it's not like it's my first prayer of the day. It's not even like it's my second or third prayer of the day. I'm warmed up. So it's a good day to be here from my perspective, at least. And I want to welcome you to what we're doing. Now, and I want to remind some folks, this program was born from the necessity that we faced in March of 2020. And here we are rapidly approaching the end of 2021. And in many places in the United States, at least, we're facing similar experience to what we were facing in March of 2020. And we're experiencing, there is that possibility that things could start to change in a different way than the way we think they've been changing, right? So I think now more than ever, it's time to double down on our spiritual practices. And it's time to double down on remembering and realizing that we are divine beings. We are living in a divine world. We do have the power within us to align with the conditions of the day. So I've been saying this a lot lately. The healing that's happening, I believe, across the planet right now is not a healing as in, oh, I'm sick and I need to get back to wholeness. I think the healing that is happening is a realization of where we're being called to let go of the things that no longer serve and be in alignment with what really is. And what really is happening, I believe, is that we as a human culture are going through an evolutionary hiccup, or, a burp, or just a growth spurt, or just a growth pain. But regardless, humanity as a whole is expanding into something new, into a greater expression of what it means to be human. And I believe what it means to be on the planet at this time. Excuse me. So, prayer of the day is not a prayer to change, but a prayer to align, a prayer to be an example, an expression of the alignment between the divine and the human. Because we get to live the both and. We get to live the human experience, we get to live the divine experience as well. And hey, if you'd like to get your prayer request included in our prayer work and into our prayer team, send an email, prayer@ntmedia.org. Get the whole team praying on your request, or feel free to drop a comment in the comment box and we'll pray on your request as we can if you like. You're welcome to just send us a request and we'll pray on it. We don't have to pray on it in the program, but if you'd like it mentioned live on the program, just say so and we'll be happy to do that. All right. If you're in a safe space, if you're in a comfortable place where it's safe to close your eyes, I invite you to please do so. If you're driving machinery or operating any sort of machinery, please don't close your eyes. Wherever you are, allow these words to be the resonant vibration of truth. Allow these words to be a resonant vibration of the divine. Allow these words to be the reminder that supports you in having the best day possible, the best day yet. See, what I know is I come to this moment to recognize the one, that one power, presence, and intelligence that moves and breathes and has its being as all of life, the oneness that is revealing itself as my life, as the lives of everyone around me, everyone that I know, everyone that touches my life, everyone beyond that circle into the greater circle of people that don't know me, that I don't know, that you don't know. What I know is there too is God. Layer upon layer upon layer upon layer of God, revealing itself in ways I may never know. And yet I know that must be God. So I recognize everything in my life, everything around me, every thought, every idea, every connection, every interaction, every omni-action as an expression of the divine, of the one, of the whole. And so I know that this oneness must be revealing itself, must be co-creating itself with me, through me, as my life, through my thoughts, through my beliefs, through the words I hold, through the habits and the practices I engage in. The oneness revealing itself as me magnificently, joyously, in great and glorious ways, in sometimes confusing ways, and yet it's still all God. That truth I know. And so I know this divine oneness must be revealing itself as your life right now, as the lives of everyone that hear these words, everyone touched by the vibration that is created through this experience, everyone across this entire planet, a divine emanation of God's light, of God's love. No matter the name, no matter the icon, the oneness reveals itself through everyone. And so everyone has within them the opportunity and the power to create the life they truly desire. To let go of the things that no longer serve, to let go of the old beliefs that are no longer working or no longer propelling us forward, and embrace a new belief, a belief in oneness, a belief in humanity awakening to its spiritual magnificence, a belief in a world that works for everyone, a belief that we are right now in the midst of revealing that vision, of creating that vision, of demonstrating that vision, of being that vision, a vision of a world where there is enough of everything necessary, enough food, enough shelter, where everyone is aware that there is enough, for there truly is already enough of all these things on planet Earth. We just need to awaken to that truth, embrace that truth, support those that feel in need to finding the source. For the source pours forth equally and abundantly to all. There is no one better or less than, no one that receives more or less than another. We each receive exactly what it is we are capable of embodying. And so I paint a bigger picture. I cast a bigger vision for what is possible, for what can happen, and what it is that fulfills the deep calling of my own soul. I claim this for everyone, for each and every one that hears these words, a sense of knowing that as you expand the mental container upon which you play, upon which you live and believe, as you expand that mental container, then the demonstration, the form around you must expand to meet that new consciousness. So we step up into a greater experience of abundance, a greater consciousness of prosperity, a greater knowingness that there are no limits to what we may experience, that everything that is necessary for the fulfillment of your vision on this planet, for your mission on this planet, comes into your life exactly as necessary. That's happening for me. It's happening for everybody. If it's happening for one person, it's happening for everybody. So it must be happening in my life, as your life. Everything necessary for the fulfillment of your mission comes into your life exactly as necessary. In perfect measure, in perfect time, with the perfect people, through the perfect opportunities and the perfect connections. It is all God. So it must all be good. And I am filled with a great sense of gratitude to know this truth. So very grateful to recognize this is how it works, and to affirm and claim for myself, for each one that hears these words, for all that are touched by this vibration, to claim a life well lived, a life of vision, a life of fulfillment and magnificence and abundance and prosperity. It is all good, and it is all God. And so I am filled with the gratitude, filled with the abundance, filled with the knowing, most especially filled to overflowing, recognizing I got to get myself out of the way. It is not I that does the work, but God that does this work, and this word must be fulfilled. So I loose this word into the law, and I let it be. I let go. I let God be God. And if any of this has resonated in any way, please join me in an affirmation of truth as we say together, and so it is. And so it is. I can't wait to find out what expression of God that was, Colin. Right at the end of the prayer. Normally make sure that those devices are on stun or mute. Thank you for being with me this morning, folks. I'm Reverend Robert. This is the New Thought Media Network. We love that you are here and that you're a part of us. And, you know, we've got Rev Melissa starting in just 1 minute with Wake Up or with the Morning Sip, which means it's time for me to get out of here. Excuse me. I'm going to say a quick thank you to our sponsors and everyone that makes all of this possible.
Thank you, Center for Spiritual Living Denver, for your continued support. Thank you, Center for Spiritual Living Midtown Atlanta, for your monthly contribution. Thank you, Center for Spiritual Living North Jersey, for your monthly contribution. And Suze Ajay, thank you for your very generous donation. And a special thanks to Hefferland Foundation for your generous technology grant. And a big shout out to all our committed donors.
Thanks for being with us, folks. I'm going to get out of here. Rev Melissa with the Morning Sip is up next. Wake Up, Say Thank You with Rev Steph following that, and a full day of broadcasting throughout the New Thought Media Network. Join us again and again and again. Until next time, peace.